Hello peeps, Julia Jordan, your favorite real estate agent with Keller Williams The Woodlands, coming to you with a question. Why do agents say that the first offer is usually the best one? Do they just want to execute my property quickly and get it under contract and get it done with? No, usually the buyers that are looking at a property, we have two different kinds. We have those that are just looky-loose. They just go to open houses. They are not really serious about buying a house. And then we have those buyers, usually already represented by an agent, because they're serious. They're looking at properties. They want, when they find a property, they want to get comps and understand if it is a great value. And what usually we do with our clients, we get them pre-approved right away. So in case the dream house does come their way, that we are ready to write an offer. That is why when we put a house on the market and it is priced right and the condition is matching the price and in this case matching all the buyer's needs, or mostly the buyer's needs, the buyer probably is ready to pull the trigger on that property, right? So that is why when we have a new property coming on the market and we have showings at the beginning, of course we have more showings, and we usually get the best offers the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of putting the house on the market. Some sellers are, well, maybe we give it 2, 3, 4 more weeks to see what else is out there. There is a risk in that, and very likely the first buyers will move on because those are ready to execute. Those are ready to buy a property, and when we let them hanging, they move on. They think we are not interested in their offer, or the seller is looking for something even better while they probably started with their best foot forward, and they're disappointed at that point. So in real estate, we also want to watch, when we have a listing, we want to watch the buyer's side and their emotions, and we want to maybe wait a day or 2 or 3 after getting a fantastic offer. Sometimes we even have offers coming in unseen. Buyers have not had the opportunity to see the home, but they trust the one picture that is uploaded, or maybe all the pictures are already uploaded in the coming soon status, which by the way only us agents can see. The public cannot see coming soon. So that is also a reason why you should work with an agent even if you're not quite ready, because if something comes on the market that is like your perfect fit, we can let you know, and you would have missed it if you are simply waiting for it to come on the market. Then you make a decision when to go out, because sometimes after 4 or 5 days it is already too late to see the property. We just recently here in Glenlock Farms had a listing, beautiful home, and I personally know, as I had a very similar listing very recently, I know we have high demand for this property type. Beautiful location, probably very good condition. I'm not an inspector, but I believe very good condition. And just the bedroom size, beautiful backyard, paradise, pool, etc. Beautiful property. So what happened is the property was coming up in coming soon, only visible for agents. So what we do is I already reached out to all my clients and said, hey, this is coming soon. I think it could be a good fit. So and so these are the details that I know about the property just from former listings or from information that is accessible to the general public. And of course, agents also call agents to see, hey, what's going on there. So this is exactly what another agent did, and he saw the property coming soon. And I personally know, as I know him, I know that he had buyers ready for this size of property, and they were pre-qualified and they were ready to go. So what happens is, property executed, wasn't coming soon status, moved over into active, and after 5 minutes it was pending. So we know the buyer already had an offer before the house was even coming active, what is perfectly fine. The only downside for that for the seller is, I'm very sure the agent educated their buyers and their sellers. Everybody is educated about that. But of course, what we take out is the multiple offer situation. So probably the agent, I know his offering strategy, and I know that the buyer is very affluent, probably went over asking some. There we are again. The call always interrupts. Probably an offer over asking so juicy that the seller decided to not put it on the market and skip the opportunity of potential multiple offer and potential and even higher offer, because probably the offer presented during coming soon status was so lucrative and sweet for the seller that they simply move forward and execute it. And nothing is sweeter than having your house on the market 0 days, even 0 hours, like 5 minutes after putting it in active. No agent had the chance of showing the property. So the people that are buying the property, very likely they will see the closing table, and probably seller and buyer and everybody is very satisfied. So that is why you work with an agent right from the moment you make up your mind that you want to buy. Even if you want to buy maybe 6 months, 12 months out, we work with people that fix up your credit. We get your savings situation just exactly where we need it to have you in the best position. Not to make our life easier. Of course, our life is also easier if there's just a lot of savings and credit score is spectacular high. That is always a great situation to be in, but especially to save you guys interest rates, to help you start with your best foot forward. And when the properties are priced right, we do see in this market absolutely multiple offer situation, at least in the Houston market. All the markets are different. I hear of different cities. It's very different there. Some have crickets and some are selling like insanely. We have I have agent friends, they only sell luxury and it's very, very hot in certain areas. And then other agents sell average homes in their market and it's dead. So that is what I also see in Houston area market a little bit. People with a little bit skinny pockets, how I call it, they wait a little bit because they're looking for interest rate. The problem is the moment interest rates fall, there will be a lot of competition and then we have to reach into their pocket with cash. So you pay interest rate or you pay for the home. The thing is just once you found your dream home, you can always refinance. But when you have to go in with a high offer just to take a property off the market when interest rates are low and you have a lot of competition, then we can not me, I'm out at that point, but in the future you cannot refi anymore because you are already on a low rate, but the purchase price will never go away. So by the end of the day or after your 30 years, or if you ever want to resell your property, you have to reach that price. And from the last 2 years, what we do see is some people bought a house that was out of their price range, but they could afford it because of low interest rates. Now they struggle to resell those properties, but they have to meet this high price because that's what they brought to the table when they bought it. So I personally think it is smarter, actually, from a financial standpoint, to buy a house for a lower price and a higher interest rate, and then bite the bullet and be aware for 1 or 2 or 3 years, probably you have a higher payment due to interest rate, and then interest rate is announced to come down. They are already slowing down. They already see whatever they wanted to do to inflation, it is working. I'm not a politician, so I stay out of that, but that's what I hear. And so interest rate, at one point they will lower interest rate to enhance our economy again. And of course, election year is coming up, and that always moves the parties to lower interest rates earlier or later. So then you will have more competition. So make up your mind which way you want to buy. I help you either way. My job is just to educate you and to share all my knowledge with you. And if you are a seller, now you know if you want to grab an awesome offer while you're still coming soon status, or maybe first day on the market, if you want to move forward or not. And I always advise you to work with a real estate agent that you trust so that you can actually make an educated decision. Is it likely that we will get a higher offer later on? Is it unlikely? Did we already knock it out of the park with the very first offer received? And an honest agent will advise you, because we just want to make you happy. We just want you to feel afterwards like this was a fantastic transaction, so that you tell your friends and families about us, or in this case about me. I hope you tell your friends and family about me. And if anyone wants to buy or sell, have them connect with me, put them in my corner so I can educate them and share my knowledge with them. And then if they want to wait, that's totally fine. I had some good sales recently. My lights are staying on over the winter and the kids have new winter shoes, so we are covered for right now. But I wait with those peeps whenever they are ready to sell, or some people have have the kids finish the school year, and next year they have all the kids in college. They don't need to stay in a certain school district anymore. So life changes, you know, people marry, people have babies, people divorce, people move, people think Houston is too hot. What is ridiculous? Houston is amazing place to live. Live in Germany, you will appreciate Houston weather. So if you have anyone who wants to buy or sell, get them connected with me. My number is 832-444-4923. You guys make it a good day, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.